can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Cause you burn with the brightest flame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you can get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name.
Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. The walls of the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong hanging on your chest.
You can be the world,
Moved to Redlands to be with her son.
So we had met one of your volunteers, Don Singer, and he had done some work on a publication called The Colored Citizen, which we know was published by R.H. Harbert. You have the entire run of The Colored Citizen in your archive. Why don't we pull it out and you can tell us a bit about it?
Sure.
So this is the premiere edition. It's quite beautiful. We see Abraham Lincoln on the cover. Not a surprise, a hero. He signed the Emancipation Proclamation. Dawn pointed us to page 8. Can we turn to page 8?
Absolutely.
So here's an article from the premiere edition of The Colored Citizen, July 1905. Title is Becomingly Honored. What does this article talk about?
It talks about how Charles Arthur Beale, who was the son of Israel and Martha Embers Beale, was the first African-American to graduate from Redlands High School.
That is stunning.
That is amazing, considering that his father was born enslaved.
Right. And so the fact that this publication decided to highlight this, in some ways is not a surprise. It was quite an accomplishment.
And it was something that everyone in the African-American community could look toward for their own futures.
But this article isn't the only thing you have in the archives about the Beale family. We have imagery of these African-American pioneers. Don Singer told us about some of that imagery. What can you show us? Do you have a picture of Israel Beale?
We do. Here is Israel Beale himself.
Wow.
So this is what he looked like later on in life. He's a very distinguished man.
Amazing to think he was a slave and became a pioneer here in this region.
And one of the most important pioneers in the development of what became the city of Redlands.
Okay, I want to ask about this image. Who's in this image?
So on the left is Robert Henry Harbert, Jr., who was the son of the Colored Citizen's publisher. And on the right is Charles Arthur Beale. And they were both boys at the time.
And why are they in the same picture? I assume they're friends, but are they more than friends? Are they family?
Well, they would become family later in life when Charles Arthur Beale would marry Robert Henry Harbert Jr.'s sister.
What is this image that we found in the archives?
We were looking through some of the early school photographs from Lincoln Elementary School.
Which is here in Redlands.
Here in Redlands, and we find that 2 African-American students, which we believe are Beale brothers, were attending school at the time.
So it's possible these were 2 of the Beale children.
Right.
Nathan, it looks like you have several pictures of Charles as an athlete on the football team. Pretty remarkable that in 1904, 1905, an African-American student was allowed to play. Is that fair to say, in a public high school?
Yeah, the Redlands School District was never one that was even partially segregated. It was always a very integrated community.
So these next 2 photographs, both of the football team, do we know what era, what year these pictures were taken?
Sure, this is fall of 1902.
Okay.
Which would have been a sophomore year, 1902-03 school year.
Not bad. And here he is on the front line.
Here's where they're actually playing, and he's there in his position at the far end.
And what about this last shot of the football team?
Here is his senior year on the football team, the 1904-05 school year. And you can see that they're actually holding the 04 football.
I like it.
You know, we actually have the 1905 Redlands High School yearbook.
Okay. And do we have pictures of Charles the graduate, the first African-American graduate?
So here's the senior class.
Right.
And there he is right there.
Okay, handsome young man. Other images of Charles in this yearbook?
Related to his athletic service. So here is the 1904-05 football team in their formal pose. You know, actually, what you might like to do is go visit Kate Bartels, who is the principal at Redlands High School.
Really? And she has knowledge of Charles Beale and his family?
She's got the whole long blue line, as they call it.
I like it. Okay, let's head over to meet Kate Bartels, the principal of Redlands High School. We are here with Kate Bartels. She is the principal of Redlands High School. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for being here today.
Where are we right now?
So this is the Redlands High School Athletic Hall of Fame room on our campus.
Okay, I want to talk to you about a picture that I see immediately on the wall inside this Hall of Fame room. I recognize this photograph. I saw it at the Smiley Library in their archives, and I see a photograph of a football team and Charles Beale. he is in that photograph. I know that picture.
Yes, that was a picture that Charles Beal sat for from the fall of 1902, Redlands High School football team. Charles Beal was our first African-American athlete and graduate in 1905.
And then I march forward inside this august room. I recognize this photograph too. I saw it in the Smiley archive. That is Charles Beal. That's Charles Beal on the offensive line playing football.
Yes, it is, and it looks like this picture was just a snapshot taken during practice. It appears that they're practicing on our field right off of Citrus Avenue, which would be right where our students practice today.
Right, so I want to ask you, as a graduate of Redlands High School, as the principal of Redlands High School, as the mother of a daughter who goes to Redlands High School, how does it make you feel that Redlands High School welcomed Charles Beal in the early 1900s as an African-American athlete and graduate who wound up having his story told in The Colored Citizen?
Well, I think it's amazing to see a picture of one of our own students so many years ago trailblazing for all of the rest of our students to be able to participate in athletics and be able to get a rich education. So it's really neat to be able to learn about his story and share that history with our own students. We can all learn something from everything that he brought to our community. And actually, I remember in 2011, our community built a new park over on the north side of town, and I believe it was named the Israel Beal Park. You should probably go check that out.
So Israel Beal is the father to Charles Beal.
Yes.
I will definitely check it out. Thank you so much,
You're
Principal
welcome.
Kate Bartels.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, let's go check out Israel Beal Park.
Hey, my name's Jim Walker. I'm the head football coach at Redlands High School in Redlands, California, home of the Terriers. Now, I'll tell you what, we'd like to challenge anybody out there, because I'm sick and tired of everybody wearing pink and saying, hey, we support cancer research or cancer awareness. Hey, put your money where your mouth is. I'll tell you what my guys are going to do. For every piece of pink that we wear, we're pledging $3 to Cancer Society and cancer research. That's putting your money where your mouth is. That's making a stand. It's not about wearing pink. It's about being a man and doing something about it. So I challenge all you guys out there. In fact, I challenge our rivals who we play next week, Citrus Valley, to step up and accept the challenge from us, because we're going to put our money where our mouth is. We're going to take care of business. Let's see what you got. You guys have anything to say?
Put your money where your mouth is.